This is Tanya. Welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would give tips on how to grow out your hair. When I started going gray, I started with a video just on my experience going gray. Then I started getting tips and tricks on whether to decide whether you want to go gray or not, and how you could do that. And then it evolved into, holy crap, my makeup doesn't look good anymore with the gray hair. And now what do I do with that? I got to change that. And then it morphed into now the clothes in my closet, the warm toned stuff that I had, and my gold jewelry and all of that was starting to not look good with my skin tone anymore. And so I just evolved this whole channel on stuff I was going through and ways that I got through it. So I kind of want to keep it going on that because I think it's really helpful for people. I know I watch so many other YouTubers and I got so much great information from them. Thank you, all of you. And so I thought I could share some of my information with you and hopefully it would be helpful. So if you're deciding to go gray, that means you will be growing out your hair. And that means you will go through some uncomfortable times of having your hair be different colors and all kinds of stuff. Now, in one video, I did share that if you wear your hair back in a ponytail, basically that solved most of all the problems because it would show your gray hairline and you would get used to seeing that, A, and B, it would keep the gray mixed in with the dark so that it wasn't so prominent and funny looking. But if you're like me and you're impatient and you want now, then you could cut all your hair off if you feel comfortable with that. And so I cut it all off. I went to 2.5 inches and I waited a few months, boom, boom, snip, snip. Finally, the dye was completely out of my hair. And then I grew it back. Then I decided to keep it short for an entire year because I couldn't I had mid-length hair. I had hair down to my shoulders before I started going gray. And I had gold highlights in it. I had dark brown hair with gold highlights in it. And I liked it. But for some reason, I just said, I'm done with coloring my hair. I'm done. I just want to stop this. And I had been every color in the rainbow. So, and every month it was always like, oh, what color are we going to be this month? You know, various shades of auburn and browns and black at one point, blonde. I went through all kinds of colors through my 20s and I enjoyed all of those transformations and I had so much fun, but now I'm just at a point in my life where I don't want to deal with that. So you have grow out. That's part what you're dealing with. Now I am growing my hair out again now that it's all gray. I mean, you know, all the color has been cut out of it and it's just my natural gray hair now, but I do have brown in there and I got some brown in the back natural. It's all natural, but I'm going with a bob now, as I talked about in my last video. So I'm going to grow it down a little bit. We'll see how that goes. You guys let me know what you think, huh? And so we're going through the grow out phase. So here's some tips and tricks. I've grown my hair out so many times. I've cut it way short. I was pixie at one time. It was like this long. That was the easiest haircut I ever had, by the way. It was this long. All I had to do was get out of the shower like a guy and cut a towel and it was fine. But so I've grown out many times and you go through the levels. So I have layered hair. I think my layers are approximately, not that it matters to you necessarily, but like what, 4.5 inches long now. So those are all going to have to grow down and out. Anyway, so I have little tips and tricks that I do with my hair. This is one of them. See this top part here? I'm going to take these out. Um, this top part is kind of like layered and it doesn't want to lay right. Well, maybe it does today. I don't know. Anyway, you know how hair is. It's kind of like that. So I kind of take a portion of it and I pull it back and kind of give it a little twist, and then I use these little claw guys, and they come in various sizes. These are the itty bitties, okay, because my hair is getting thin. Not only am I getting old, but my hair is getting thin. Oh my gosh. But so I use these little itty bitty guys, and I love these because you can set them any way you want. You can poof your hair up like that, kind of raise it and put them, and your hair will stay like that. So it gives you way control over all of the little problems with hair. That's why I love these little clamps. So they come in all kinds of sizes. So depending on how thick your hair is, ladies, you'll have to decide what size will work for you. But you can put like multiples of those in. So they're goody little clippies. These are the babies. They have medium size, big size, whatever size you need. Anyway, you can pull your hair back out of your face and hide all of the incorrect layering and the grow out by doing this. This is what I do. So you can do that. You can do like lots of them. You can keep pulling this back. Or while you're going through your gray out, you can also buy hair combs. They have clear ones now or black ones. And, you know, put your hair back every day for like a year. Because it takes that long. Right, put your hair back for like a year, okay? So the easiest way to start growing out your hair from a short haircut is to get your sides here long, okay? So if you have a really short haircut that cuts above the ear here and you have none of these sides, you need to grow all of this down. So once you grow it down, what you want to do is your back is going to grow faster than your sides. So when you go get a haircut, you tell your hairdresser, do not touch the front part of my hair. So she's going to section it like she does when she cuts. You section it back here. She's going to pull all this. This is my front hair here. And we're going to put this up. We're not cutting this. We're keeping that. We're only going to cut this back part here. So we're going to take this down and we're going to cut it and keep it nice and short for a while until these sides grow down to that back length. When that occurs, now you have an even hairline, okay? Once you have an even hairline, it just grow down. You just grow it down. Just wait every month. Hair usually grows a ½ inch a month. Some people may grow faster, and if it does, I'm so jealous of you. But it grows about a ½ inch a month, and then you just let it grow down. Now, if you want to know how many months it takes, hold up a ruler here to your shoulders and measure ½ inch. So your ½ inch is about the width of my finger. So you go 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. It would take me about 6 to 8 months to get down there to the base of my neck. So once it's all one length, you just grow it down. That's the easy way to do it. And in the meantime, you buy a lot of these. And you wear a lot of barrettes and things like that, and you pull it back. And then once it starts to get about this length, about down to there, then you can start pulling it back in a low pony, and you may even have enough to grab and do a little twist in the back here and then pull it up and put some clamps in there until it's all grown out. And that's what you do. So you just grow it straight down once it's all met the one length. Usually bobs are great. Get a bob haircut. Did a video on that. Watch that. Get a bob haircut. Then once it's a bob, that means it's all one length. Then it's just easy. It just goes down month by month. It gets longer and longer and longer, and pretty soon all the layers start growing all out, and that's how you handle short hair. Growing out short hair, I'm sorry. Another thing you can do too is you can wear part of your hair down and part of it back in a little style. So let's say I decide I'm going to wear this part down. Okay, then I'm going to pull this part back, and I'm going to put a little flower doodad in here. It's got an alligator claw clip, see that, attached to the back. And I'm just going to put this up in here, and I'm going to go to work like that. Going to go to work, go to the store, wherever. I don't usually wear any flowers to work, but so I wear half back and half down. And that's a nice way to kind of camouflage all the different layers and what's going on with your hair. It looks kind of cute. Now, if you don't like the flower and it's too over the top, then you go ahead and get your pins here, your hair pins, bobby pins. And these do come in gray. This color, I don't think it shows on the, no, not on the screen. These are the dark ones. This color right here is kind of like the color of my hair. They have light gray ones now, so look, Goody does make different colors now. They make silver pins. I don't know if you can see that, but they're kind of the color of my hair. See how they blend in a little bit? So if you don't like the flower, you can go ahead and go with some bobby pins. Now, if you have really super thick hair, this might not work for you, but you can put multiple pins in. You can go 3, 4, 5, because those layers are growing out, and they're going to do little tweak. They're going to have little tweak fests here. So you could go pin, 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 and pin it down. Okay, that's another thing you can do. In fact, you could just go nuts with these pins. And let's say you get up one morning and you go, oh my God, this is just terrible. I hate this. I would leave my bangs out. I love bangs, by the way. And just pin all of it back. Just pin it all back. Go to work like this. Just pin it all back. Get it out of your way. It's growing out. It's kind of funky. You know, another thing you could do too is talk to your hairdresser, because they have great ideas on strategies, cut strategies with each level as your hair starts to grow out. But just pin it back like that, you know, whichever works best for your hair type, you know, the combs, the bobby pins, the little clamps. You could also get something a little bit more stylish, maybe some of these bobby pins with rhinestones on them. Nice rhinestones, you know, put 1, 2 there. It's kind of cute. And just, you know, basically you're putting it back on the weekends. If you go out, you know, with your husband, or you guys go play tennis or whatever, just wear a baseball cap. I wore a baseball cap for like a year. Not every day, but, you know, I'd either wear my hair back or I'd wear a baseball cap or something like that. You can do that. Or you can wear a hairband. Something like that while your hair is growing out too. Just get a cute little hairband like this and just put your hair back. And that's how it's going to be for a little while. Unfortunately, you're going to have to go through the stages of the grow out, and grow out going gray or grow out just in general. They also have these great little clear rubber bands that you could use too, because you can take your hair like this, and you could do the half up, half down treatment. You know that treatment right there? That's a great way to get through the grow out too, is you just grab the top part of your hair like this, and you put it back, and you get one of these little, these poly bands. They don't stick to your hair, so they come out really easy, and you make like a little ponytail up here, up top. And you could do that in 2 segments. You can do a ponytail up here at the top, and then gather your hair at the bottom and do another ponytail down there. So those are different ways that you can kind of camouflage your layers as they're growing out. And I hope that helps you, because, you know, growing out your hair is always a pain, and that's why we are always so careful, right, ladies, when we go to the hairdresser. Don't cut off too much, because I don't want the grow out. But when you're going through the gray transition, you're going to be growing out your hair. And I'm growing it out now, and even though it's all gray and everything, and I'm happy with the color and all of that, but I wanted it a little longer, and so I'm just going to have to live with wearing it in little clippies for now until it gets to where I want it to be. All right, so that's it for now, ladies. I hope that helps you to some degree, or gives you some great ideas on how to deal with the grow out. And thank you so much for watching. Please click subscribe, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.